Hi, my name is Isabel. For the cooking video, I'm going to start with a country braised chicken, and the mise en place is going to be the salt, pepper, cayenne, and paprika, flour, diced onions, bell peppers, curry, garlic, tomato concasse, and then the chicken. So we are going to start by combining the salt and pepper, cayenne and paprika onto the flour, and then we're going to put the chicken in the flour. So I cut this recipe down to 1 pound. The recipe requires 3 pounds, but we are doing 1 pound because we are only 2 people. Okay, so now we're going to go to the fryer. I already had some on here, so now we're just going to add these pieces to it. It's going to be 30 seconds on each side. And then we cover it and we move on to the tomato concasse. So for this one, we are going to sweet onions, bell peppers, and the garlic. And then we're going to add the curry. And then we're just going to saute this. And then we add our tomato concasse. Okay, so now we're going to do the classic rice pilaf, and the mise en place for this recipe is going to be the diced onions, the bay leaves, the rice, the chicken stock, which is boiling. Okay, so to start off, we're going to do butter and oil, which we have in the saucepan over here, and then we're going to add the diced onions and 1 bay leaf. Then we add the rice. And then we add the boiling chicken stock. Okay. And then we're going to put it into a pot, cover it up in the end, put it in the oven for about 18 to 20 minutes. Okay, so now that the rice is covered, we're going to put it in the oven. And that will be there for 20 minutes. In the meantime, we still have the chicken over here cooking. Okay, and then we're gonna move on to the pearly onions. So the mise en place for the onions is just, you have your water with the sugar boiling. I couldn't find those onions, so I just have regular chopped onions. So we're gonna put that in here. And the sugar is already in here. And then we're just gonna let that boil for a bit. Okay, so some materials needed to do all of these recipes include a sauteing pan, an oven, and then you have your regular pan. You need a sharp knife, and then whatever utensils you're going to use. So if we were to do the country braised chicken for 100 people, you would need 4 pounds and 11 ounces of flour, 12 tablespoons of salt, 4 tablespoons of black pepper, 4 tablespoons cayenne pepper, 2 ounces paprika, 37.8 ounces of chicken. We would need 12 ounces of butter, 12 ounces of vegetable oil, 25 pounds of tomatoes, and then as well as 38 chopped onions and 50 bell peppers, 38 garlic cloves, 12 tablespoons of curry powder, 4 tablespoons of the mace, and then the recipe did call for onions, but we're allergic to, for almonds, but we're allergic, so I didn't put almonds, and that is 1 pound and 9 ounces of almonds, green onions as needed, as well as the chicken stock as needed. For the glazed pearl onions, if you were to do that recipe for 100 people, you need 12 pounds, 8 ounces of pearl onions, 1 pound, 2 ounces of whole butter, 12 tablespoons of sugar, and then salt and pepper as needed. And then for the rice pilaf, for 100 people, we will need 12 ounces of the clarified butter, 12 ounces of olive oil, 2 pounds, 5 ounces of onions diced, 13 bay leaves, 12 pounds, 8 ounces of the long grain rice, and 3 gallons, 1 pint of chicken stock. Okay, so after a couple minutes, everything is now done. We now have the country braised chicken, we have the glazed pearly onions, and then we have the classic rice pilaf.